Hey guys, back with another Maplestory video here. This time, progression from February to March patch. Quite a lot went on. My goal this month was to take advantage of the Moon Fragment SF23 scrolls from the shop to try and make Chaos Fodders. And then I got a little carried away and went down a rabbit hole of final damage. Rerolling my final damage to Arc because the mag souls for Arc were so cheap. It was not the greatest. The end results were there, but yeah, the process was not sound. The thinking was not sound. It was definitely not necessary. But yeah, you'll see that I ended up getting Nexon right there. But started off the month, of course, trying to get some Chaos Fodders. This one was one that I made a while back. I was trying to make it myself, and I ended up getting there by using, again, the Cygnus Knights events. If you didn't know, well, you'll see it in this video, but there's a level 150 package for all your Cygnus Knights. You could get lucky scrolls and things like that, so that's how I got my SF up for those. Here I'm trying to make my own fodders, so just ripping through them one by one. Typical. Pass one, fail one, pass one, fail one. I think it ended up with, you'll see at the end of this. Let's see. Yeah. Just tried to keep grinding through. I think I failed this one. Pass this one? Yeah, actually ended up 6. So I think I failed, 6 out of 7 before I got to level 40. Pretty brutal, but on my Demon Slayer, my goal was to get my first Chaos, at least armor to level 50 for inherent, and then try to get at least attempts for the Chaos. So that was the goal this month on my Demon Slayer, just grinding through these. I think that was the shoulders that I just made. This one hitting my Chaos on another one. Try not to show all these attempts, just the screenshots to make it go by a little faster. And this month was where I got some max damage from the guild skills, of individual guild skills on my Demon Slayer and my Paladin. Just free, well, not free, but just nice guaranteed cap. Goes a long way. This one pushed me for 34 mil cap. Ended up getting the Legion leveled up. Just small little gains here and there, trying to take the little wins as they come. This glove was a pain in the butt. I ended up selling that. Yeah, so I sold this Chaos Fodder here, 18.7 mil. Ended up making my face mask. So with the funds, I had about 3 or 4 primals already. So just felt like since I got the Damien eye patch last month, I figured there's no way I'm going to get the Lotus drop. Might as well just make it, finish off the set for the guaranteed, again, 200k cap. Got it in there, got it done. Then I'm able to Star Force it up and get some Star Force in there as well. So at this point, at this level, just trying to get as much free cap, I guess, or not free, just guaranteed cap here and there, taking the little wins with the guild skill, individual skills with these face accessories, self-funding the mezzos per se, with the events. And so yeah, these are the stats. Oh, here's me trying to Star Force it up. And these are pretty easy just from clears. Similar to Dom Pendant from Arc, similar to Damien. All these materials are just from doing the clears, getting clears. So it adds up. First one's 100%, we'll take it. Now the stats really aren't anything to desire, but the Star Force is nice. And these are just free to play anyways, just from doing the clears. So it's nothing, overly, it's not expensive at all. So 3 out of, was that 5? We'll take it. Free 3 Star Force. Again, more stats. Slowly building that cap back up. And there's the stats from the 2 set. And then the Demon Slayer, just Star Force is pretty low on the Demon Slayer. Failed, bricked these gloves. Absolutely brutal. Finally got it done. More bricks. Yeah, this Demon Slayer. I think I'm taking a break on the Demon Slayer, trying to build these because this was just a grind. And I've only been doing it since the beginning of the year, and I'm already exhausted from it. Just trying to get these to come out, get these to pass. Yeah, it's not fun. Definitely not fun. A lot more bricks. And then, of course, when you actually pass one of these, the chances of you hitting the actual inherent attempt, exalt attempt, is nothing to be guaranteed. So yeah, these are just a grind. Just a grind. The nice thing is they're free to play. I don't even know why I did this. Oh, this is using my Cygnus Knights events on the Nightwalker that I had. Failed all those to hopefully pass this inherent attempt. So somehow it worked finally. Yeah, these are definitely a grind. Oh. Yeah, this is just me showing you kind of me using the event. Level 150 box gave all these lucky scrolls. This is how I got tried to make my own Chaos Fodders with the SF-24 or 23 Star Force at the end. Yeah. But this is kind of how you have to do it, free to play, if you can do it. Of course, once I stop recording, then I finally hit it. On another ult, down pendant, we'll take it. Oh, this is on my Demon Slayer, I'm pretty sure. And then my first, I think I ended up attempting my first Absolab weapon attempts here. Again, 1 per month is what I'm at right now, so it's not too bad. But first, gotta fail the cape one. Kind of use it as a 1 fail, try another fail, and then try the weapon, I think, is what I do here. Nope, just go straight for the weapon. Yeah, that would have been insane if that first attempt passed. But more gain, Demon Slayer. I think ended. This was like a 65%. So definitely not anything special. And here's where I go on my little bender of Mag Arc Souls. Now, my shoulders was not Mag Soul, so final damage. So it's not like I was going crazy with it, but somehow the first one passed. Those are about 3 bill each. And these are mezzos from selling my Chaos Fodder and things like that. So, and then I decide, let's just get crazy and make poor decisions and reroll off of Mag Pier final damage. And just poor decision. Just once you do that, it just, yeah. Next on gets you. Well, I got myself. So, yeah, this is just absolutely not fun to watch. Not fun to reminisce on, honestly. So that was 1, 2, fever buff. Love to see it. Nice drop rate. Third one. Use SF scroll there. Could have waited for a chaos fodder, but just figured it's free mezzels. Then I took a break. More inherent fails. More inherent fails. One out of three. Those are the wins that I take. 1 out of 3. Yeah, as long as I don't have to keep making Mastercraft reductions, that's a win at this point. And then, of course, I think that was a 55%er. Level 50. Now I'm going for my first Chaos attempt. Saved them up on my Demon Slayer. Went for it. Got it. First attempt. The grind for that was insane. Insanely long, and the powders needed for this, even more insane. Even more ridiculous. I don't even know if this is the most efficient way. Definitely was not. But I had some ancients. Nope. I think I did have an ancient. Yeah. Ancient ready to go. So if you don't know, if you're going to use items and powders, it's best to use your items first and then powders last, because powders actually, it'll say in the description that they are more effective at higher levels. So ideally, you want to use all your items first and then powders to finish it off. So that's sort of what I did. Definitely not mythics. Maybe the way, may not be the way. Ancients are definitely a good route if you have the mezzels. Here I use that first chaos achievement for more wheatstones, whetstones. But this is, to level 50 is an absolute grind. An absolute grind. Run out of powders. Using every little spare resource that I got. Somehow I get there eventually. Think I have to buy more stuff, more armors off of TS. But yeah, bought those off TS, and this is just insanely pricey. Even use the event wheatstones, whetstones, gotta be whetstones, right? Almost there. Got it. So that's the stats. Nothing crazy, to be honest, for level 50 chaos. Actually brutal. But I think this is my cap. Just under 20 mil. Yeah, just under 20 mil. And then with individual guild skills, I do get it up to 20 mil cap. But yeah, that was a grind. A lot of RNG, a lot of layers, a lot of powders. Brutal. Then, of course, back to the rabbit hole. Once I made this decision, there was no turning back. I had to get final damage. Back up, and I think this was lost count rate, third or fourth. Love that. Take the 200k cap. A little fail there. Back on the mag soul grind. Back to drop rate. So yeah, I definitely should not have done this, but I mean, that's part of the game. It's funny when people ask me for advice about like, oh, there it is. Finally. 7, 8 attempts, 2 out of 8, 2 out of 7, 2 out of 9, still pretty good. But I stopped there. I didn't do the final 2. That's just degenerate on another level. But yeah, it's funny how other people ask me for advice. Should I do this? Should I do that? What's the better, investment? And then they ultimately just do what they want to do. Like, if I asked someone I was going to do this, they'd say, hell no, why would you spend your mezzos? It's better to spend it on cap. Final damage is barely anything. I would tell other people that, and then I just go on to do it anyways. So, you know, I definitely don't listen to my own advice. I definitely don't always make the right decisions, but that's kind of part of the game. Kind of makes it fun. Just the excitement of doing it, I guess. I do have a kryptonite, or a kryptonite of flames, mythic flames, and final damage souls. So I'll probably end up coming back to that eventually for minimal gains and gambling. But Demon Slayer got the 20.1 mil cap. We'll take that. Got another level 200 with the burning event. Finally, the OG Peekaboo, the Shadower, day 1 Shadower. Finally got there. And then tried to use an event scroll here just to use as sort of a fodder to fail. Just choose one. Jesus. Hello? Fail. To pass. We'll take that. Chaos. Take it. Of course, failed the 70% scroll tilter, but moved it over to the Demon Slayer. This would have tilted me if I failed that too. But got it done and ended up making a Chaos Fodder. So this was to get my outfit to level 60. So made 2 Chaos Fodders this month. Sold one to get the mask, guaranteed 200k cap, and attempted this one. Yep, failed it. And actually, I think I get a third one. Yeah, so this is the third one. This is the one that I made free to play myself. SF scrolled it myself. So, thought, of course, someone hit something after me. But kept grinding through it. Moved it over to an alt with the Chaos Stones. And then back on it. Trying to get to level 60, please. Thank goodness. Yeah, those hurt when they don't pass. Those definitely hurt. But definitely easier than a Radiant Exalt. Definitely easier than an Absolab. So level 60, first piece. I think I was 5 out of 7. So we'll take it. Homegrown outfit. Got to level 60. Love to see it. 34.9, of course. Just below the 35 mil, but 35 mil coming next month for sure. We got more Absolabs, and of course, right at the end of the month, got the face mask, the Lotus face mask. Wasn't even trying for it, but insane. 35 mil cap coming soon. More attempts. Thank you for watching. Excited for next month. Dreamy Belt. Let's go.